Okay, this is our knees to center swing drill. Again, the goal of this drill as we're doing it is to increase sensation from the ground up and help you feel that stretch shortening reflex through that thorax, pelvis, and lower extremity, and then to help with that kinematic sequence where we're getting that pelvis to move a little bit first, again, creating that stretch shortening sequence as we follow through. The pelvis moves first, the thorax comes, then the arms, and then the club. That slingshot effect. This helps. Again, this is big for power, but again, also for timing and sequencing. Now, we need to make sure as we do this drill that we're doing it right and we're really understanding and sensing what's happening there at the feet. Now, we work on what's called pronation and supination at the feet in clinic. It's important we have access to this range of motion. We're really good at sensing it and feeling it. And then again, the hips, the knees, the ankles, the pelvis itself, thorax, trunk rotation, shoulder rotation, everything like that, all things we work on, everything that's part of the golf swing, we're working on. Now, assuming we have good access, we worked on our mobility, we worked on strength, we've worked on some ground, floor, maybe med ball exercises to help cue some of this stuff, get things moving. This is kind of that last step where we put a club in your hands and we try, this is one of many swing drills we might use to help transfer that to the golf course a little bit better, where you can feel it in the actual golf swing itself. You can try it on the range before you start doing your other swing exercises and drills there in your practice. So what this drill is we come up to the top of the backswing. We're going to pause for a second. I'm limited in here in what I can do, but what we do, top of the backswing, we pause for a second, and then I want you to think about recentering your knees. Again, what happens is our pelvis comes along for the right to do that, and you have to push through your foot to do that. Both feet have to play along. This is kind of connecting your foot to the ground to create that hip internal rotation and pelvic rotation we've been working on in clinic and on the gym floor. So what we do here is, again, we think about centering our knees, bringing our knees back towards the midline. That's going to start that process of the downswing with a little bit of stretch, that stretch shortening cycle, and that kinematic sequence where we get that cueing where hips are coming first, and then we can bring everything else along for the ride. Okay? So again, we're coming up to the top of the backswing here, center the knees, and then follow through. Do everything else as you would. I want you to get that 1 second, that half second though, of centered knees. Feel how you have to push this backside foot down and away like that to do it. You have to take this lead side foot and you have to kind of open it up. It has to do this a little bit. That's supination on this side, pronation on this side. Things we work on in clinic. Now we're doing that in the actual backswing, where we're pronating one foot, supinating the other. We're really digging our feet into the ground, which is key for power. Again, from the ground up, we start that process, and I want you to feel that pressure and that tension you just created in your feet, and then use that in that downswing. Okay, so go from there, get that stretch shortening, knees to center, use that in the downswing. Use the tension you're building through here, thorax, pelvis, use the tension you're creating at your feet. Okay, give that a shot. You can do it at home, you can do it without a ball, then take it to the range and feel what it's like to start taking some swings that way. Give it a shot.